And welcome to Let's Chat WWE post-show. Today we'll be discussing Night of Champions, where every title is on the line. Live from Houston, Texas, which is my backyard. Just to brief you guys on how we do this around here, we'll be rating each match out of 5 stars. 5 being the best, 0 stars being the worst. And at the end of the night, we'll be giving you a letter grade. You know, what you get in school. A, B, C, D, E. No E's. But just F's. I don't know why there was never an E. A, B, C, D, E, F. What happened to the E? But I digress. So let's kick this off with the same match that started the pay-per-view, in which I think was excellent booking. That's right, I think WWE actually did something good, and by starting this match off with the Intercontinental title match, Kevin Owens against Ryback. This match had the fans into it. People hate Ryback, and people love Kevin Owens, so the energy was there. You felt it right away, and that's great. That's great booking, WWE. I'm complimenting you. This is awesome. And what a great match to start off with, too. Two guys who are big, strong, and Kevin Owens, who's extremely versatile in his wrestling abilities. Not so much Ryback, but that's not a bad thing. As long as you have one guy who can carry a match, that match will be decent. And this match was decent. And as a Kevin Owens fan, I was really excited that they were able to give him the IC strap. This match kind of ended with a weird ending, which is totally cool because Kevin Owens is supposed to be the heel with a little eye rake and a small package. But that's awesome. I love it. I just love it. WWE did something great. They started this pay-per-view amazingly. And I give this match 3.5 stars, which is really good for two big guys. And very happy that Kevin Owens is our new Intercontinental Champion. Our next match, not so much. Rusev versus Dolph Ziggler, with Rusev having Summer Rae in his corner. This match has been stemming for a while. This is actually a rematch of SummerSlam, the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam, the Monday Night Raw after that, then the SmackDown after that, and now Night of Champions, where neither of them are champions, and Lana isn't there because she's injured, and they're trying to make a love triangle between the three of them. Rusev, Dolph, and Summer Rae, of course. Ugh. Way to kill the momentum, WWE. Personally, I would have moved this to the post-show and have the post-show match in this spot. Again, there was no title on the line. Just respect. Yeah. Yeah, so this is not a new thing that you're doing, WWE. And it kind of fell flat. The match seemed I guess because I've seen it like 4 times in the past month. And no title on the line, which is for Night of Champions. But you need to have a couple filler matches. I understand you just can't have champion after champion after champion match. It was just weak. I gave this 1 star. Usually I love Dolph Ziggler, and he's a really good workhorse. But after you see this match a couple times, especially at the last pay-per-view, again, then the Monday night, and then SmackDown, and then Monday night again, it seems like this is really building up to nothing, and this was just kind of a filler match, and that's what it really felt like. Our next match, amazing. Week ending, but amazing. So we have the New Day. New Day rocks? What? New Day rocks? What? New Day rocks? What? Against Team 3D. That's right, the Dudley Boyz. I've been a Dudley Boy fan since they were wearing tie-dye and had 2 more members in the Dudley family. ECW days. Watch the network and kind of enjoy those, because it was a great time to be a Dudley Boy fan, and they've been in and out of WWE and ECW for a long time, so Go back, enjoy their old matches. But they challenged 3D versus the New Day for the WWE Tag Team Championship. Again, like I said, New Day is amazing. They are the greatest heel tag team going in the WWE right now. And they are desperate for tag teams. And put them against such a fan favorite in the Dudley Boyz. Genius. So far, so good, WWE. So far, so good. The match was pretty excellent. You had Xavier Wood with his questionable hair. That way. I'll look that way. It will be somewhere. I'm looking at John Cena right now. He's just staring and judging. But you had Xavier Wood with his crazy hair. Again. And his horn. I love it. I love it. I just love it. Him constantly just playing the Rocky theme song. Him going bananas out there. This is the greatest tag team you have right now, WWE. Please don't screw this up. Because if you do, that's a new low. Because you have such a heel team over. Like with real heel heat. That's amazing. You bottle this up and keep them tag team champions for a long time. To get to the match, it was a match you kind of expected between these two teams, a veteran team and a very talented younger team. You had a lot of heelish things going on, but this ending seemed really mediocre. And this is kind of what stopped this from being a 5-star match. This had the possibilities of being really good, but it kind of had a weird, just a heel ending, a DQ ending. I kind of expect this for Monday Night Raw, this type of ending. But the New Day retains, and they are your WWE champions. With the New Day trying to set up the 3D over the table. And Xavier Wood finally getting his comeuppance and getting 3D'd through a table by the Dudley Boyz. Here's some, crazy wrestling things. Crazy wrestling things. Yep, crazy wrestling things, So I give this match 3 stars. Just how everything was, the build-up, everything up into the ending of this match was pretty solid. Again, 2 talented teams, a veteran team, great up-and-coming heel team. You couldn't really ask for more. You could, a better ending, but I digress. You can't be 100% perfect on everything. So, I'll let it slide and give it 3 stars again. But this next match, oh my god. Yes, this next match. Charlotte versus Nikki Bella. I don't think in a million years I would say Nikki Bella has a 4-star match, but Nikki Bella had a 4-star match against Charlotte, which proves this whole Divas Revolution thing really built up to something great. And oh man, I'm gonna admit something here right now to everybody. I cried during this match at the end of this match, and I'll get to that. I don't know why. I don't know why I started to tear up at the end of this match, but what a match. Back and forth excellence. Charlotte Flair, Nikki Bella, for the women's, Divas title. I forgot. They changed that. Why? It should be called the women's title, not the Diva title. They're really high on this Diva word. But, again, I digress. And this match ended in the figure 8 leg lock with Charlotte becoming the Diva champion. And this is where I kind of got emotional because Ric Flair came out, and it's really cool to see Ric Flair crying in the ring. Not that he doesn't do that all the time, but he does. But it's still a movie. Ric Flair, man, 16-time world champion. Oh, man, just tearing up at his daughter's success. It's really amazing. It was really a nice moment it was really one of the highlight moments of this pay-per-view. This sweet embrace, father and daughter hugging, celebrating her WWE Championship, and I kind of teared up, not gonna lie. That's cool. It happens. It's still real to me, damn it! If you got that reference. Thumbs up. And they did the good old Ric Flair strut, even on that one leg of Charlotte, injured during the match. Like a trooper, though. She defines professionalism. But would you expect less from Flair? No, of course not. The next match. So that was 4 stars. 4-star match. Oh my god, 4-star match. So we have one 4-star match. We have a 3.5-star match. We're really rocking on this pay-per-view, so things kind of slow down a little bit. We have the Wyatts against Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and a mystery partner. And who was that mystery partner? None other than Y2J. I was pumped. I love Y2J. Freaking Chris Jericho, man. The first undisputed WWE champion. He beat Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock in one night. That's right. Both of them. He conquered Mount Everest in one night. It was unbelievable. So you're like, wow, this makes sense. Because they feuded, the Wyatts and Jericho. It makes sense why he would want to jump in with these two guys. This match was kind of slow. The highlights of the match came from Roman Reigns. Surprisingly, I'm not a Roman Reigns guy. And Chris Jericho, of course. It's like, duh. You know, Dean was Dean. You know, crazy old Dean Ambrose. That's right, crazy old Dean Ambrose. Amazing. This match was only a 2.5-star match, though. Yep, 2.5-star matches. Just because Braun Strowman, I don't know why I said it that way, that was weird, really slowed down the match. That's right, the man who was Hercules, or the gladiator, in the Rosebuds. That's who Braun Strowman is, if no one didn't realize that. That's why I'm not like, oh, he's so destructive. But, oh, you know, kayfabe. Kayfabe didn't happen. You can erase histories. It's cool. WD loves to do that. Rewrite history. So we got a 2.5-star match, and we had the big heel Jericho turn at the end. I love heel Jericho. I wish he comes out on a suit tomorrow night on Monday Night Raw, and comes out all professional with his pompous, like, I don't need you guys. I'm the best. I'm Chris Jericho. I am the greatest wrestler of all time. 1,007. That guy knows 1,007 moves. You know how many arm bars he knows? A lot of arm bars. So we got 2.5 stars in that match, just because it was kind of slow. I know that's Braun Strowman's first pay-per-view. Not really trained enough. You can see that. It ended in a weird way with a KO. No, the knockout. They put Jericho to sleep with a move, with a strongman move, I guess you'll call it. Strongman. Braun Strowman. I get it. Yeah, I think John gets it too. So we move on to the first Seth Rollins match against... John Cena. And I'm not a big fan of John Cena, but this really worked out. Minimal botches on John tonight, which is great. Working with Seth Rollins in his Super White Ranger outfit. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how this match started, told a great story, and ended. Perfectly, almost. It was pretty much a perfect match. In the sense, storytelling-wise, it was about it. This match was a 3-star match. That's right, 3 stars. John Cena had a 3-star match? What? Yeah. Basically, this was to beat up Seth Rollins and leave him for the wolf they call Sting. Cena looked pretty strong this match. He looked Cena-esque, as you may Uh, Superman has his powers back, people. And he is the new WWE US champion. Again, 2-time? I think he is more than a 2-time. I know at least 3-time champion, US champion, which is great because it brings legitimacy to that belt. And as much as everyone hates John Cena, I don't hate John Cena. Right, John? I don't hate you. I really do. But he's right there. I love John Cena. But this really served a great purpose. You needed a strong champion as the U.S. champion to bring legitimacy to it. John Cena does that. He does bring out the young talent and showcase them in Raw with the John Cena Challenge, and I hope that continues. I actually hope it continues Monday night. And you'll know with my Raw review on Tuesday. Plug! But John Cena had to win. John Cena had to beat up Seth Rollins. John Cena did John Cena, and it was perfect. It fit in the story for the night, where, you know, you get the, I call it the FU still, but it's called the AA. It was really good. It left Seth Rollins pretty much a beaten man at the end of the match, and then he kind of was walking out, and John Cena was like, I'm Superman, I run the show here, and he AA'd him again. Why are you calling it an F5? It looks like Brock Lesnar's move. I know, I screwed up twice, whatever. Sound off in the comments. Pick up my mistakes. That's great. Trolls, not trolls, but constructive criticisms. That's what you call it nowadays. I'm just excited that this was such a great match. You know, and it left him on the brink of just Sting coming in. 1, 2, 3, perfect. But it didn't. It didn't. But we'll talk about that in a second. We have a 3-star match by John Cena. Seth Rollins in the ring. And then the crow music hits. That's right. I'm not good at crow music. And now, without a belt, the championship match begins. Seth Rollins is now just a single title holder. The world is a bad place. So, this match was really good. Sting, Seth Rollins, one of the best workers in WWE right now. I'm saying he's a better worker than Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler's a really good worker, except for tonight. Because he's facing Rusev for the millionth time. But, yeah, Sting, the immortal Sting, the legend Sting, the vigilante. I don't know why they call him the vigilante. He's not really doing anything vigilante-like, but anyway. So this match goes on. This match starts, and Sting gets hurt pretty early in this match. You can see he's hurt. I believe when Seth Rollins threw him into the Spanish commentary table, he hit his head on the monitor, so he seemed kind of out of it. He was getting pretty beat up. And age. Yeah, and I think anyone landing on a monitor will get hurt. Randy Orton, Kane, a lot of people. So this match kind of fumbled along due to a lot of injuries, some high spots, Sting throwing Seth Rollins off the apron into the wall, the barrier wall, which was pretty cool, you know. But it didn't seem like Sting was all there throughout the match. So we get to the end. Sting loses. Sting loses, unfortunately. And this point is where I kind of want to rewrite history. But we'll hit that right after I tell you what happens. So the Mohawk man comes out, Sheamus, trying to cash in his belt. Then right after that, Kane comes out, literally the Demon Kane. And you're like, oh cool, what's gonna happen here? He destroys Seth Rollins, and basically Sheamus is like, nice, do it again, like 3 more times, and I'm just gonna pin him and win the championship. And Kane was like, I'm not having that, broski. He's not Zack Ryder, but he looks kind of weird with that. I kind of want to call him a broski with that mohawk and that weird beard. I don't know, Jamaican beard, dreadlocks. I don't know what he's doing. That's very confusing. But he just kind of pummels Sheamus and leaves everything in destruction. And that's how the pay-per-view ends. So there's no cash-in. There's no big finish. I guess the big finish was Kane coming out and destroying everybody. But we know the main event for Hell in a Cell is Brock Lesnar, and Undertaker. So we're not going to get any US WWE title match, probably. Seth Rollins leaves with the WWE Heavyweight Championship. At this point, I want to rewrite this because it needs to be rewritten. How I would finish this match, if we lived in a perfect world and I wrote for WWE, great. We'd have kind of Sting and Seth Rollins kind of reverse the roles here. Sting wins. Okay? Sting wins. Sheamus music's hit. Okay, cool. That's cool, right? He's kind of facing down. Sting's in the ring. Sheamus is holding the belt. He's like, I'm coming for you, man. You're hurt. I know you're hurt. And I'm coming for you with this briefcase. But then Sheamus kind of backs off. Why? Why is Sheamus backing off? And Sting's like, that's right. I'm the legend. I'm the greatest. I'm Sting. WCW champion. WWE champion. What's up? But Sting doesn't notice a man behind him. The man Sheamus is backing down from. And that's The Undertaker. That's right. Undertaker pops up behind Sting. Sting turns around. Boom. Tombstone. Boom. Chokeslam. Undertaker gives a nod to Sheamus. Here you go. Take him. It's yours now. Sheamus walks in, cashes in, wins. 1, 2, 3, just pins him. Sheamus is confused. He's happy though, he's the new WWE champion. Sting's pissed. Sting comes to. So we're at we got less than 2-minute mark here. And Sting is face to face with The Undertaker. What everybody wants. And he's like, yo, bro, well, you really screwed me over here, man. And he's like, you know what? You just see Undertaker point to the Titantron, and you see the logo for WrestleMania 31. Boom! Mind blown. John Cena's mind's blown. He's going, whoa, da, 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 da. You can't see that. I don't know why he can't telling you can't see that. When you clearly can see it on the screen. And you're like, damn, man. He's like, yeah. They're facing off, and you hear everything shuts down. Kane comes out. Kane choke slams Sting. They do a double choke slam on Sting. Damn, the Brothers of Destruction are back. They're taking no victims, and they're like... And Seth Rollins is still hurt at the outside of the ring. Seth Rollins gets up. He's kind of pissed. And he walks into the ring. He's like, then my title. Blah, 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 blah. Kane just takes him out. Sheamus is just watching this top of the ramp. Just going, crap. I'm getting out of here now. And he just runs off. And that's how that should have ended. Because then you got to set up for WrestleMania 31 with Sting and Undertaker. You have Kane and Seth Rollins going at it, and you have this heel turn that Seth Rollins has turned into a giant face turn. That's right. the face. He's a face now, and the Authority's like, we got to be a face too. We gotta get rid of it. This is a problem. Kane, Undertaker, Sheamus is champion, and then Monday night, you didn't really win the title. You had Undertaker help you. You're going against Seth Rollins, our boy, and reestablish him as a heel. Well, thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed Night of Champions as I did. I gave it a C+ rating, and that's pretty high since I didn't really like SummerSlam. I gave that a D+. So I went up a whole letter grade in a month. So they're obviously doing something good, and just hope for the best. Oh God, not John Cena again. Rumor is he's going to be another championship reign. Ugh. He always wins. Have a good day, everybody. Later.